سلام، به این بخش از آموزش آیلتس خوش اومدین. یکی از سوالاتی که توی مبحث اسپیکینگ آیلتس مطرح میشه این هست که where you live، یعنی کجاها زندگی کردین. یا از شما میخواین در مورد کشورتون صحبت کنید یا اینکه در مورد شهرتون صحبت کنید. در این قسمت ما کلمات رو دیگه به زبان فارسی برای شما ترجمه نمی کنیم تا یاد بگیرید که هر کلمه‌ای لازم نیست معنی فارسیشو بلد باشین. همین که معنی اون رو به انگلیسی از توی دیکشنری بلد باشین کافیه و اینکه با اون جمله بسازین. اینجا فریزهای مهم رو به زبان انگلیسی برای شما توضیح میدم. یکی از سوالاتی که ممکنه مطرح بشه این هست: Where are you from؟ دو نمونه جواب برای این در نظر داریم. Sample number 1. I come from Iran, a country in southwestern Asia, located on the northeastern shore of the Persian Gulf. Its population was estimated at roughly 75 million. Sample number 2. I'm a citizen of Iran, a country in the Middle East, which has a population of 75 million as reported by latest census. در اینجا ما located رو داشتیم، shore، population، estimate، roughly، citizen و census. Located. Located, it means to be in a particular place. Shore. It means the land along the edge of the sea, lake, or a wide river. Population. It means all the people living in a particular country, area, or place. Estimate. It means to guess the size, value, cost of something. Roughly, it means approximately, but not exactly. Citizen. It means a person who is a member of a particular country and who has rights because of being born there, or because or being given rights. Census. It means a count for official purpose, especially want to count the number of people living in a country and to collect information about them. یکی دیگه از سوالاتی که توی بخش کانتری مطرح میشه این هست: What languages are spoken in your country؟ دو نمونه جواب برای این در نظر گرفتیم. Modern Persian is the official language, but important languages of the minority groups include Azeri, Arabic, and Kurdish. Sample number 2. The official language and lingua franca in Iran is Persian. Next to it, there are publication and broadcasting in Arabic, Azeri, and Kurdish. برای این بخش این فریز های مهم رو داشتیم: official language، minority group، lingua franca، publication و broadcasting. Official language. It means the language that is accepted by a country's government, is taught in schools, used in courts of law, and so on. Minority groups. It means a small group within a community or country. That is different because of race, religion, language, and so on. Lingua franca. It means a language which is used for communication between groups of people who speak different languages, but which is not used between members of the same group. Publication. It means the act of printing a book, a magazine, and so on, and making it available to the public. A book, a magazine that has been published. Phrase بعدی broadcasting has. It means television or radio programs. سوال بعدی که مطرح میشه این هست. What is the climate like there? Sample number 1. The west side of Iran results in a varied climate, which ranges from subtropical to subpolar. Sample number 2. Its wide landscape produces several different climates, including arid, subtropical, and subpolar. در اینجا waist size رو داشتیم، range رو داریم، subtropical climate، subpolar climate، landscape و arid. Waist size. It means large size. Range. It means to vary between two particular amounts, size, including others between them. Subtropical climate. It means a type of climate characterized by hot, humid summers and generally mild to cool winters. Subpolar climate. It means the subpolar climate is a climate characterized by long, usually very cold winters and short, cool to mild summers. Landscape. It means all features of a large area of land. Arid. It means having little or no rain or very dry. سوال چهارم که ممکنه پرسیده بشه این هست. What are the primary religion in Iran? Sample number 1. Religion in Iran is dominated by Islam. Actually, only 2% of Iranians are non-Muslims. Name Christian, Jewish, and so on. Sample number 2. The state religion of Iran is Islam, to which 98% of Iranians belong. Non-Muslims like Christian, Jewish, and so on account for the remaining 2% of the population. در اینجا dominate رو داشتیم، state religion, account for و remaining. Dominate. It means to be the most important, popular, and noticeable, and so on. State religion. It means official religion. Account for. It means to be a particular amount or part of something. Remaining. It means the rest of. سوال بعدی در بخش country این هست. Are there or is there any traditional art or music you recommend to a visitor to your country? Sample number 1. Listening to Iranian folk music, which is marked by a unique vocal style and distinct musical instrument, such as the tar, the santur, and the sitar, is a must-do and highly recommended in Iran. Sample number 2. I strongly recommend watching Taziyeh, a type of Persian play which depicts events of the Shia religion history. However, to watch it, you must visit Iran at certain times of the year. در اینجا فولک میوزیک رو داریم. مارک، یونیک، vocal style, distinct, musical instrument, must do, recommended, Persian play و depict. Folk music. It means music and songs that are written in a style similar to that of traditional music. Mark. It means to represent or show a characteristic of something. Unique. It means being the only one of its kind. Vocal style. It means the particular way in which someone or group of people sing. Distinct. It means clearly different or of a different kind. Musical instrument. It means an object such as a piano, guitar, or drum, which is played to produce musical sound. Must do. It means something that is so good, so you must do it, have it, or see it. Recommended. It means something a lot of people have praised, and therefore you should try and see. Patient play. It means a play that tells the story of the suffering and death of the prophet. Depict means describe or to represent or show something. سوال ششمی که در بخش کانتری پرسیده میشه این هست. What can people buy as a souvenir of your country? دو نمونه جواب برای این داریم. In my opinion, khatamkari, which is a Persian form of marquetry, actually khatamkari on inlaid articles are made by decorating the surface of wooden stuff with pieces of wood, bones, and other things. Sample number 2. Persian carpet in general and hand-woven carpet in particular is the most distinguished manifestation of Iranian culture and art and absolutely exquisite. در این شماره مارکوتری رو داشتیم. Inlaid article, hand-woven, distinguished, and manifestation. Marquetry. It means a decorative pattern on a piece of furniture, which consists of thin sheets of very shiny wood of different colors fixed on a surface of the furniture. Inlaid article. It means things decorated with design of wood, metal that are set into the surface. Hand woven. It means made by hand. Distinguished. It means having an appearance or quality that makes someone or something look important, or that makes people admire or respect them. Manifestation. It means an object that clearly shows something. سوال شماره 7 که ممکنه از شما پرسیده بشه این هست. What would you suggest a visitor see or do in your country? دو نمونه جواب برای این در نظر گرفتیم. Sample number 1. Well, many things. To name a few, tourists should not miss Ali Satr Cave, a unique natural phenomenon, and the world's largest water cave, beside Persepolis in Fars province, which is one of the ancient capitals of Iran, is a must-see. Sample number 2. The diverse landscape of Iran provides visitors with a chance to do activities ranging from hiking and skiing in Alborz Mountain to going on beach holidays by the Persian Gulf and the Caspian Sea. در اینجا مصر رو داشتیم. Natural phenomenon, province, ancient, must see و diverse. مصر It means to not do something. Natural phenomenon. It means something unusual or interesting in the nature. Province. It means one of the areas that some countries are divided into. Ancient. It means belonging to a period of history that is thousands of years in the past. Must see. It means something that is so good that you must see it. Diverse means varied or different. سوال آخری که ممکنه در این بخش پرسیده بشه این هست. What kind of foreign tourists visit your country? Most visitors to my country are religious pilgrims to the Shia sites in Mashhad and elsewhere. Also, Iran is visited by those coming for pleasure, especially people from neighboring countries. پس در اینجا religious pilgrim رو داریم، elsewhere رو داریم، pleasure رو داریم، neighboring country. Religious pilgrim. It means a person who makes a journey, which is often long, to a special place for religious reason. Elsewhere. It means other places. Pleasure. It means the activity of enjoying yourself, especially in contrast to working. Neighboring country. It means a country that is next to or near another country. سوال دیگه مربوط به where you live در مورد hometown و یا شهر هست که پرسیده میشه. یکی از سوالاتی که توی این بخش پرسیده میشه این هست. Where do you come from? Sample number 1. I'm from a metropolis called Tehran, the capital of Iran and its largest and most populous city. Sample number 2. I come from a quiet, large, multicultural city called Shiraz, which is located in the southwest of Iran. It is a roughly 10-hour bus journey to the capital. Sample number 3. I'm a citizen of Isfahan. It's Iran's third largest city and is located in the south of Tehran. کلماتی که اینجا داشتیم و باید مورد توجه قرار بگیرن یکی metropolis، capital، populous، multicultural و journey. Metropolis. It means a very large city, often the most important city in a large area or country. Capital. It means the most important town or city of a country, usually where the central government operates from. Populous. A populous country, area, or place has a lot of people living in it. Multicultural. It means including people who have many different customs and beliefs. Journey. It means the act of traveling from one place to another. سوال شماره 2 که پرسیده میشه این هست. What is the weather like in your city? هوای شهر شما چه شکلیه؟ 3 نمونه جواب برای این در نظر گرفتیم. Generally speaking, we enjoy a mild climate through the year. In spring and summer, we have lovely sunshine. In fall, pleasant breeze blow. And winter is never brutal. Sample number 2. Broadly speaking, my city has a harsh climate. It's always cloudy and dull. Winters are severe with lots of frosts. And even the warmest months in my city are chilly. Sample number 3. Scorching summers in which we bake in the sun. And freezing winters when it really pours. I can only describe my hometown as hell on earth. ما در اینجا mild climate رو داریم، sunshine رو داریم، pleasant رو داریم، breeze، brutal، harsh، cloudy، dull، severe، frost، chilly، scorching، bake، freezing، poor و hell on earth رو داریم. Mild climate. It means a climate that is not very cool or hot and therefore pleasant. Sunshine. It means the light and heat that come from the sun. Pleasant. It means enjoyable. Breeze. It means a light and pleasant wind. Brutal means freezing. Harsh. It means very difficult and unpleasant to live in. Cloudy. It means covered with clouds with a lot of clouds. Dull. It means not interesting or exciting. Severe. It means brutal. Frost. It means an air temperature below the freezing point of water, or the white, powdery layer of ice which forms in these conditions. Chilly. It means cold. Scorching. It means very hot. Bake. It means to be or become very hot. Extremely cold. Poor. It means when it pours, it rains very heavily. Hell on earth. It means an extremely unpleasant place or situation. This video is taken for Navi Daria's page.